Hey guys, I'm still in John chapter 5. I read about the man that had been infirm for 38 years. And Jesus came and healed him, told him to rise, take up his bed and walk. And he did. And in verse 14 it says, Afterward Jesus findeth him in the temple and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. When Jesus made him whole, he had been infirmed for 38 years. He's been just in bondage all these years. The Lord healed him immediately. Guys, I want you to notice something. God did not talk to him about his sins and all that he had done wrong before he healed him. He did not say, well, I'm going to heal you, but what he did, he healed him. This is the nature of our Father. He healed him. And then he came and found him in the temple and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. And in Matthew, it talks about when an unclean spirit has been taken out of a man, that it goes into dry places seeking a place of rest. And the spirit thinks to itself, you know what? I'll go back to the house from whence I came. And if the house is found empty, the spirit will enter in and bring 7 more spirits more wicked than itself. And the state of that man will be worse than what it was before. Many of you, God has delivered you. He's delivered us. He brought us out of some dark places. And some of you are at a fork in the road where you're thinking. Some of you, it's not even that you feel tempted. You just want to. That is amazing. There's no temptation. You just want to. There's no deep desire in you to go this way. And that's what I mean by temptation. You don't feel an urge. You're just curious. You just want to, see how things has been. But God is saying, sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. Lord, how can I not sin anymore? I am human. There's errors that you can make. You can make mistakes. But there are people that live to sin, habitual sin. God is saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go back into that cycle of sin. Stop that cycle of sin that you're in. Turn to him. Many people complain about where they're at and the strongholds that they're in, but then they're not going to the Father. They're not making themselves available to the Lord that he can help them and strengthen them so that they are able to resist temptation. Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest the worst thing come unto thee. If you go back out into the places that God has delivered you from, a worse thing will come unto you. If you go back into the company and the circle that God is telling you to stay away from, a worse thing will come unto thee. If you keep messing with that man or that woman the Lord has told you to leave alone, and you think you can go back one more time, a worse thing will come unto you. God has brought you out of darkness. He didn't bring you out just for fun. He didn't bring you out just because, oh, I just want you out. There was certain death that was there, and he's brought you out of it, guys. Some of you are thinking about some things. You're contemplating some things. You're toying with some ideas. And if you're on this channel and you're listening to this message, and it is you're thinking about some things, the Lord loves you enough for you to have heard this message to say, sin no more. He's saying he made you whole. Sin no more, lest the worst thing come unto you. Sin no more. Get out of that situation. Delete that setup. Cancel that hotel reservation. Remove yourself from the gossip circle. Remove yourself from the lying circle. Remove yourself from those who set traps and snares for other people. He's delivered you. He's brought you out. He's brought you into a better place. Don't go back to it, because something worse is going to come. Trust the Lord, guys. Obey him. This is the word of the Lord today.